What is up, guys? You're watching the Animal Group today, so let's get into this video. So in this video, we're going to show you how you can make an enclosure or a small enclosure for an animal. So let's get into this video. Okay, step 1. Get a container. You could, the smallest I'd go for insects is this big. Or for, you could use like Sterlites containers. You could use pet store terrariums and aquariums. Make sure they have ventilation though. But this is only a practice tank. But let's get into step 2. Okay, sorry that the audio's kind of bad because of the lawnmower back there, but our neighbor's mowing our lawn. But so step 2 is to find some substrate. So you could use if you're getting a reptile, I would recommend getting gravel, dirt, or sand. For amphibians, you could use some dirt or sand. And for insects, sorry the lawnmower's out. But for insects, you could use just some dirt. We're digging up the dirt right here. You could use garden dirt, or you could just use some aquarium dirt. Okay, so now that we have some substrate, we can add the decor or live plants. Okay, so for today's choice of leaf, we're just decoration. We're just going to get some leaves here. We're just using this leaf, and we're cramming it in here. Or you can get a rock in here too. Scatter some rocks around. We only need one big rock for this scape right here. Sorry, it's kind of bad, but this is just demonstration. So you get your rock, and you could get some more leaves if you want. Dead leaves help a lot too. But make sure, since this is only like a demonstration kit, we're not gonna cycle it or anything. But we have some. You can use, and make sure. We're not going to do anything about cleaning it because this is just a demonstration tank. But get your dead leaves too. A lot of things like to hide behind dead leaves. So this right here is a pretty decent enclosure. Not the best I've seen because I'm not the best scaper ever in the world. I wouldn't say so ever in my life because like if you see some of my scapes, they're kind of trash. But I do think I'm decent, but not good. Like good. But I'm just like I'm okay. But I might be somewhat bad. But so you get your rock and you get your dead leaves and stuff. If you have a aquarium, you just have to get gravel. If you get a aquarium or anything, you just have to get gravel. It is your choice if you want to do a put anything in it. But at this stage, you should, if you have an aquarium, you should cycle it. And so next step, add creatures that fit in here of your choice. So right here, we're probably gonna, in this state, you can just like freely catch any bugs and stuff. So we're going to catch some common isopods or roly-polies, and let's get into this catching. Okay, so we have the critters of choice. We have common isopods. I'm not sure if that's the species. They're just really common in my area. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to set them in here. But these creatures aren't going to go to waste after this video because they're going to turn into feeders for Kidney Bean, the baby toad. But so just add your pets of choice in like that. See, my thing is my isopods are already in. So the first one was, you can see the isopods right here. The first one was Nicola, and the other one was, if you guessed it, Tesla, because of Nikola Tesla and stuff. But so that's how. Okay, yeah. Let's get onto the next step. Okay, the next step is after a few weeks, you should do some maintenance. So you could do like a gravel change. You could like, but you have to feed them too. You have to feed them. You got to do a gravel change. You got to do maintenance. You got to change the filters if you have a filter. You got to give them water. You got to give them water if they're not swimming in it already. And then the other thing is that you got to enjoy them. So yeah, that's my video on how to set up a enclosure. If you want to make it bioactive, throw in some isopods, throw in some springtails, maybe even throw in some worms, but I don't recommend that. But yeah, you can. That's my video on how to make a enclosure. So, see you tomorrow.